Good morning and Merry Christmas. It's Christmas Eve as I sit to do this video, but for you folks out there watching, it should be Christmas morning by the time I actually get it uploaded. And all I really want to do today is simply take the opportunity to wish you a Merry Christmas, or if you celebrate any of the other many holidays that are celebrated at this time of year all around the world, I hope your holiday is a special one. But we do have a little bit of mail we can open today, some last minute mail that came in today. I think we'll start with the Christmas card. At least it looks like a Christmas card. And this is from Frank. And it says, John and family, wishing you a Merry Christmas season that's peaceful, joyful, and oh so very merry. Signed, Frank. Thank you very much for the card. I do appreciate that. We'll put it right here next to the other one. Then I have a box here from Exter Wallets. Now, Exter is a company, I believe they're in Norway or Sweden, somewhere in that part of the world. And they make kind of an interesting wallet. They asked if they could send me one and if I would show it to you guys. And I said I would be happy to do that, although I'm not going to do a full review on it. This isn't the place for reviews of wallets and things like that, but I'll at least show it to you, let you know what they sent me. And then if you're interested, I'll put a link down there in the video description. But these are sort of an interesting wallet idea. They have a little file system in there. You push the button and it pops out your credit cards and has a place for your cash and a little strap here for some other things. And it comes with a little locator. And I'm not sure how this works yet. I haven't gone online to look up the instructions for this thing. But somehow this little device here will help you find your wallet if you lose it. And I don't know if you should carry it right there, or if you tuck it in over here, or if it replaces one of the cards back here, or how that's supposed to work, but it's just one of the options that they have with these wallets is this little locator system. And I'm going to have to go on, like I say, I'm going to go online to look that up. But this looks like a very nice wallet, even without the locator. So that's a very interesting thing. It's a little bit elegant, it's a little bit classy, which perhaps is something I'm not used to, but I've known a lot of pretty classy blacksmiths out there, so this is an interesting idea. I really appreciate the gift from Exter. They're not paying me to make a video about it, so we're not going to really talk any more about it here. On the other hand, they did send me two of these things, and they may not be exactly the same. There are some slight differences here. One is a little bit heavier, but they're essentially the same layout, just made out of different leather. And I think what I'll do is I'm going to give one of these away, but I'm going to do it over on my other channel where I'll talk about it just a little bit more because I think it's a neat idea. And I want to look up how that locator thing works before I talk too much more about it. So if you're interested in winning one of these wallets, it'll be my first giveaway over on the Off Topic with John Switzer channel. And I'll link to that channel right up here. I don't have a link for that video yet because I haven't made it. But I'll try and get that done this afternoon or maybe the day after Christmas. But I'm not going to make any videos on Christmas Day. Speaking of giveaways, we have a hook to give away today too. So stick around to the end and we'll give away that hook. And then here's a box that Jerry sent. And Jerry told me he was going to send this. This is a tool idea he's been working on. Yep, drop the note. Don't lose the note. He says he put a hammerhead or a set into ID. So something here to look at and see if we can figure out what it is. The rivet holder takes the frustration out of holding the rivet while you form the first head. The 5 holes begin very shallow and they progress by 1/8 inch. If you're making a round or button head rivet, it will end up with ends being formed into a button head. So there's some instructions on how to use this. Now I'm not going to look at this in real detail today, but we will look at it in more detail in a future video. I'm just going to open this up just because it's Christmas and you open packages on Christmas sometimes. Well, here's the unusual hammerhead. That's very different. That looks like a top tool. That's the way this is shaped, and it looks like it's been hammered on here. But I'm not familiar with this shape at all. So if you guys have ever seen a top tool, it's not sharp, it's not a chisel, or at least it isn't anymore. I suppose it might have been once. Quite interesting. I think I'll post a picture of this over on the Facebook group and maybe on my Instagram and see if anybody knows exactly what this is used for. There'll be 100 guesses from people who've never seen one before, and they'll be sure what they think it should be used for. But I'm really interested in somebody that's actually seen one before, used one, and knows what it is. So here is Jerry's riveting tool, and this is a vise tool. It goes in the vise like this and lines up so that you have these different rivets. This one is sized for 3/16 rivets. And that's a real handy way to do that. And you can clamp this in the vise and it won't slip because of the ledges. And that clamps the bar in there so it doesn't get deformed. And a good way to make your rivet heads if you're making your own rivets. So we're going to look at doing this in an upcoming video, and we will use that, give it a good trial, make a handful of rivets and see how it goes. So I promised that we would do a giveaway and give somebody this rail spike hook that was inspired by the sample that James sent us that we worked through in a video just the other day. And the winner of this hook is Corine T. Corina, I'll send you a reply to your original comment on the video where we made this. And in that, I will give you my email address. Send me an email with your shipping address, and I'll get this mailed off to you the day after Christmas, which will be tomorrow. Anyways, that's all I've got for today. If you're celebrating Christmas, I wish you a very Merry Christmas. But regardless of what holiday and what tradition you celebrate this time of year, I hope you have a very happy holiday season and that you're able to spend that holiday with your friends, your family, or whoever it is that just makes you feel good. Maybe that's just staying by yourself. It's hard to say, but Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and we will see you again hopefully Friday, and we'll either take a look at that riveting tool with a little bit more detail, or maybe we'll go back to work on that project with the pierced square end hole that I don't happen to have the sample here in my hand. As always, I hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. If you haven't done so already, I would love it if you hit that subscribe button. Feel free to stick around, watch a few of the other videos, but don't neglect your friends and your family on Christmas morning. Enjoy the day, and I will see you for the next one.